Hey everyone, this is Miss Emily from the Lynchburg Public Library. So this time you guys are going to be making your very own yellow submarine. Are you guys Beatles fans like I am? If so, you're probably familiar with their song, Yellow Submarine. So what you guys are going to be doing for this project is using paper plate and a few other simple materials that you probably already have at your house to make a cute submarine complete with propeller, periscope, some little windows, and the most fun part, this tissue paper water at the bottom. So this is super simple. Hope you guys enjoy it. Here are the materials you're going to need for this craft. So the first step to making your own yellow submarine, you're just going to grab a paper plate just like this. And then you're going to take your paper plate and fold it in half. So you're going to take it, kind of making a little bit of a taco shape. So just fold it like this. And then go ahead and fold it back the other way. It's going to make the whole process easier. All right. So then you're going to have, your paper plate is going to have a crease right down the middle like this. Okay. And then the next part, you guys are going to do a little bit of drawing, and it's totally okay if yours looks different from mine. This is just one example. The important parts that you need to be sure you have are the propeller and the periscope, but those can look however you would like for them to. So I'm just going to really quickly show you the kind of general shape you're going to be looking for. All right, there you go. And as you can see, we have the outline done of the little cabin part of the submarine, periscope, and the propeller. Now the next part is going to be the trickiest part of the craft, so you might need a parent or older sibling to help with this. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually take some scissors and you're going to cut out the outline of the shapes you have made, but you're not going to cut into the side of the paper plate. So you're going to have to make a hole somewhere. I did it right here on the propeller. You can use scissors, a sharp pencil, an X-Acto knife. Again, that's only for parents. And you can see we've got our submarine shape. So after you get your submarine shape cut out, the rest is going to be decorating. So what you will want to do, and you do not have to do a yellow submarine, you can do whatever color you would like. You're going to grab a crayon, colored pencil, or marker in whatever color you want, and you're going to go ahead and color mostly within the disc area in the middle of your paper plate. So don't worry about the edges because you're going to be using the tissue paper on that part. So you can go ahead and just color. You guys can color however you would like. And then you may want to consider adding some details. A little window at the front, maybe some little circular windows at the bottom, and you can color those as well. I'm not going to do a full decoration on this because that's very subjective and up to you guys. But what I do want to show you is the last part we're going to be decorating. And that is going to be the water at the bottom of your submarine. So just imagine this is your submarine right here, and everywhere around it there's going to be water. So if you have blue tissue paper, that's awesome. It's going to look super realistic. But you're also welcome to just color at the bottom, use a different color tissue paper, use balled up paper. I will say tissue paper is going to adhere a lot easier than colored paper will, but you can use whatever you would like. So what you're going to do if you do have the tissue paper is you're going to just cut it into little squares, kind of like this. It does not have to be a consistent size throughout. I happen to have nice consistent ones, but it doesn't need to be that way. You're just going to crumple those up, and this is the most fun part of this craft. You're going to crumple up your tissue paper, and you're going to do a bunch of these. So just go crazy. Grab a bunch of tissue paper, you're going to crumple them up, And then for me, I found the easiest technique of adhering these was using glue. Go ahead and just put glue. You can kind of just put it all over, but you don't need to put big globs of it, just some little swirls. And then take your pieces of tissue paper and apply them kind of wherever the glue is. And as you're going, you might see that you have some gaps that you want to fill in, and you can just come right back in with the glue. And just keep sticking the little pieces on there. And you're going to end up with something like this. So that's a lot of tissue paper on there. And I did go ahead and do the back. I also colored, it's kind of a funny little reverse shape back here, but I did go ahead and color all of that yellow, and I put water all the way around so that when you're done, you can kind of get a seesaw effect, like your submarine is moving through the water. And you can also feel free to add little fish. You could cut out some paper fish or whatever you would like to add at the bottom, or you can just leave it with the water. So that's it. That is your very own yellow or other colored submarine. We do have one final ocean-themed craft for you all to do with us, and this one is an adorable paper plate jellyfish. So once again, the paper plate is going to be the foundation of this craft, and you just need a few other supplies to make a super cute jellyfish. Here is that list of supplies you're going to need to make this craft. All right, the first step of making your own paper plate jellyfish is to grab a paper plate. So what you're gonna do to make your jellyfish shape is you're going to take a marker, a pen, or a pencil and make a squiggly line roughly in the middle of your paper plate. Next, you're going to grab some scissors and you're going to cut along the line you just drew. Now you'll notice you have two potential jellyfish. So you can choose whichever shape you like best, or you can make two jellyfish, totally up to you. The next step is to decorate your jellyfish. I'm using crayon. You can use a crayon, colored pencil, or marker, whichever you prefer, to color your jellyfish. Let's give our jellyfish some eyes. All right, guys, so the next step in making our paper plate jellyfish is to add the tentacles. So as you can see on my final product here, I have very, very curly tentacles, and I produce these through a technique called curling ribbon. So if you guys are familiar with that method or you've used it before, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a refresher on how to do that. If you decide to use string, yarn, or another material, Just keep in mind you're not going to get these results, but your jellyfish is still going to be adorable. So never fear if you don't have curling ribbon, or you are not wanting to learn how to do curling today. That's totally fine. All right, so I have taken a piece of curling ribbon, and what we're going to do is you're going to find a spot, and actually I'm going to make this a little shorter. You don't want to get a piece that's super long, because then it's going to be harder to curl, because you're going to be running the scissors all the way down the ribbon to get a nice even curl. So you're going to take your scissors and open them up like this. You're going to place your thumb over top of the ribbon. So it's going to go scissor blade, ribbon, thumb. And you're going to apply some light pressure. And you're just going to run the blade down the length of your ribbon. And it's going to make a very interesting sound. But check out that result. It makes a nice ringlet shape like this, and it kind of bounces back when you pull it out like this. And then all you have to do is turn your jellyfish over, and you can use Scotch tape to affix your curls.